everybody. Welcome back to the Colcom Daily Minute Podcast. I'm Jeff.
I'm Kristen.
Okay, today we're going to look at one of the subjects that's often discussed at Colcom. What's our topic today?
Today we're talking about food.
Food. I love it. Okay, let's just jump right into it. So question number one, what's the weirdest food combination you've ever tried that turned out to be surprisingly delicious?
Ooh, that is an interesting question. Well, not me, but growing up, my brother loved to eat macaroni and cheese with ketchup.
Okay.
Which completely disgusting to me, but he loved it. But I guess for me, there was a drink combination I tried. My dad showed me mixing Coke and milk.
Oh. Ugh.
I think it was a thing in the 50s. I don't know. What about you?
I know that like if you put like ice cream and like root beer or ice cream and Coke, it's like a float, right?
Like a really poor man's root beer float.
Oh, it's where's the reason? For me, the weirdest combination. Well, the thing actually that's surprising was like French fries, like at Wendy's restaurant. So that's a popular chain. So taking fries and their Frosty, dipping the fries in the chocolate ice cream.
Yeah, that's a really good combination.
So you have the greasy, you have the salty, and then you have the creamy thing. Now it's a interesting combination.
The sweet, the hot, and the cold.
Yeah, when you can mesh a bunch of flavors together, I think that's the most surprising thing too.
Yeah, I'm sold. That doesn't even sound weird to me.
No, but also like my parents weren't very good at cooking, so I had very limited flavors as a child. So actually, my father can't eat spicy food at all. So when I came to Korea, I was actually blown away by how they do the gochujang, the spicy pepper, and then cheese.
Oh, yeah.
So when you have the buldak, which is like fire chicken, and then cheese. So cheese buldak. So if something gets very, very spicy, they just match it with cheese. Have you experienced anything like that in Korea?
I have. The takgalbi here. Delicious. It really gets through it, like cutting through the spice, which was good. I loved corn cheese. That was something I did not expect to love.
Yeah, it's so simple because we're both from North America, and corn is native to us, but like how different countries adapt our common flavors together is amazing.
Yeah, I'm from Indiana. We are like known for corn, born and raised, knee high by July. You pick up all these like farming expressions, and every country has such a unique take on corn.
Oh, I've never heard that expression, knee high by July.
Yeah, it's how tall the cornfield should grow in order to know like things are on track for harvest.
Oh, cool ass, man.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you want to read number 2?
Sure. Okay, number 2. If you had to choose one food to eat for the rest of your life, what would it be?
For me, I really love chicken and all its varieties. So like fried chicken, like takgalbi, yada yada, chicken sandwiches. So the one meat I would always choose would be chicken because you could just do so many different things with it. And every culture kind of has its own take at cooking it. And then also it takes to season very well.
What are like top 3 ways that you like to prepare chicken?
Fried chicken. I like chicken skewers too. So like Korea doesn't really focus that much on like the chicken skewers, but like the Japanese style, like not takoyaki. The Japanese word is escaping me right now. Yakitori.
You're so cultured.
And then, actually beer can chicken, which is just when you like barbecuing a chicken, how you just stick like a can inside of it, and so it's standing up.
You're so cultured.
Oh, well, like I watch a lot of food and cooking TV shows, so I know a lot. I know a little bit about food, even though I'm a horrible chef. What food would you want to eat for the rest of your life if you had a choice?
So I read this question and I'm like, how can I hack this? What food contains the most other like types of food in it so I can like live as long as possible? I don't know. So I'm thinking like some type of salad, some type of sandwich. Because then you can get multiple food groups and sustain yourself. I'm thinking from like a survivalist perspective.
Right. Yeah, I'm a sandwich bro, but yeah, I should have chose sandwiches because there's so many ways to eat sandwiches.
So many good ones.
Bread, and you could put cheese. Do you have a favorite type? If it's a salad, what type of salad is your favorite salad?
I do actually like, any salad with like a chicken in it. There's a local restaurant and I'm hyper fixated on two of their menu items, like a chicken avocado sandwich, which yes. And they also have like a variety salads. I feel like I can eat as much and I don't have to feel guilty about it.
And then you so you're not hacking. Sandwiches, if you went to Subway, what's your choice for sandwich?
I like a BLT, but I'll add like chicken and an egg to it. Yes. Does a burger also count as a sandwich? I think it does.
So. It's the same vehicle. Okay. Let me read number 3. Do you like to have breakfast every morning? Why or why not? Do you think it's essential?
If you're growing up and you're a kid and if you have classes in the morning, definitely you need to eat breakfast. Your brain needs to function. You need to push through to the rest of the day. Yep. I do not eat breakfast because I like to sleep in as long as possible. And I'm very bad about getting out of bed. And usually when I get to work, I'll just have a coffee or sometimes it'll be like a snack, but not always.
Yeah.
It's not laziness. It's intermittent fasting, and no one can tell me otherwise.
Yeah. I'm a 2 meal a day kind of guy, just like a late lunch and then a late dinner. I don't really eat breakfast a lot unless unless I have a long day, then I have to have an early morning meal. So I will have a breakfast. Today I was actually eating a breakfast Egg McMuffin.
Yes.
Because it's going to be a long day for me. So is it essential? Yeah, it depends on what you have planned for the day. But usually I don't eat breakfast.
That's a good point. We're like brunch people.
Yeah, especially it's the weekend now too. So so we could take our time. Do you want to read number 4, please? I
will. What is your go-to comfort food when you're feeling down?
Well, going back to number 2. When I'm feeling, I love eating chicken. So it's just whenever I can have chicken, it makes me feel better. And it just, if I'm feeling down too, I do drink a lot of Coca-Cola. If I'm, because the sugar and the caffeine, it kind of brings my energy levels up and my spirit up. Like even if I'm sick too, I drink Coca-Cola too.
Like flavored Cokes or you like OG Coke?
Either the Coke, OG Coke, the original gangster Coke, or a Coke Zero. Normally, if I had a choice at a restaurant, I would have Zero Coke. But if I'm feeling down, it's the original, the OG Coke.
What are your thoughts on vanilla Coke?
Ugh. Cherry Coke is delicious.
Okay. I'll accept that.
How about what's your go-to?
I'm a big fan of anything with like noodles or soup is a big one. But I would say my number one like comfort food, it's Thai food. Pad see ew. Like the pan-fried noodles with like beef. Oh my gosh. It is so good.
Oh, that does sound delicious. Yeah. Well, when I've gone to Thailand too, I've also taken like cooking classes.
No way.
Yeah. And, well, it's a tourist country, so it's just one of those things you could. But yeah, they teach about like the 4 flavors, like matching it, like the salty, the sweet, the bitter, and the spicy, and it's just layering it. And even if you go to a restaurant, they have those 4 things, like so you can adjust the flavor.
That sounds so delicious. Now I want to go to Thailand.
Thai food.
So good. Is that the food that you're craving for right now?
Not right now. I'm actually craving for something. I'm craving for something greasy. Usually, yes. I'm a greasy thing. Just something to coat my stomach and like just to make me feel settled and comfortable.
Good choice.
Okay, yeah, yeah. Shoot, you just did number 5.
Slick transition into question number 5.
What's number 5? What's the food you're craving right now? So, piggybacking in on that. Yeah, just continuing that. So yeah, I want something greasy, but like fulfilling. Pizza. I haven't had pizza in a while, and like I love actually having pizza because it just has all these different flavors. You have the crust, the bread, the cheese, the sauce, and then you have the toppings, which are like salty and greasy. Yeah, I would love a pizza. It's still too early in the morning to have a pizza, but I think that's what I'll settle on for dinner tonight.
I think that's a good choice. I have a question. If you fold a pizza on itself, does it count as a sandwich?
No. Pizza, if you fold it on yourself, so if you fold a slice over on itself, it's still a pizza. If you fold it and cook it, that's called a calzone.
Oh, okay.
And then if you fry that, that's called a panzerotti.
We've all learned something today.
What food are you craving, Kristen?
I'm a basic white girl, and it is Saturday morning, so I am craving eggs Benedict.
Oh, God.
Big fan of eggs.
Oh, I like eggs Benedict. Oh.
Mm-hmm. And like a good latte.
Latte. So like eggs Benedict, do you know the other variations of like the Benedict?
I do not.
So there's like the eggs Benedict, which has the hollandaise sauce, the egg, and then it has ham on English muff. Then you have eggs Blackstone, which is salmon.
Ooh.
There's eggs out Benedict avocado so you just have avocado instead of the ham. That's more like the vegetarian.
This is a really good topic for you. You really are a food expert.
Hey, I love food, and I show it.
I do too. I need to increase my knowledge about food. I need to educate myself.
There's a lot of delicious places in Seoul. And then that's basically whenever I leave my house, it's always to an area that has delicious food, right? Mm. So I do have different flavor. I'm not the person that could sit down every day. No offense, Koreans, and have three bowls of rice and soup and kimchi. There has to be variety. Do you want to read number 6?
Will do. Are you concerned about your daily calorie intake when choosing something to eat?
These days, no. Mm-hmm. I'm just focused. But I did have, I was going through like a fitness phase for like 3 years before COVID. I was much more handsome and
You're handsome now.
But in the past, I was more handsome. Okay. And then I was also like more lean and I had muscular, but then COVID, just everything fell to the waist-side.
Waist side.
Hey,
I'm sorry.
Yeah, we do comedy together.
We do. I'm better at it.
Apparently, you pick up on my puns. Anyway, yeah, but then now I just, whatever, just having fun. I'm an old man now. And yourself, are you counting those calories?
I did get into calorie counting for a while, but I do think it's kind of a slippery slope. I mean, when you work in entertainment, and especially as a woman, sometimes you can really fixate on like, maybe I should be eating less. Maybe I should lose more weight. And then it can get into like a really unhealthy cycle. So now I'm just trying to focus on making good choices when I eat, eating something healthy, eating when I'm hungry, and try not to focus too much on the numbers. Right. And not really like get down on myself when I eat a little too much. Yeah. And then balancing that out with exercise. I think that's what we should all strive for.
That's a good point. Yeah. If you're counting calories, you should also be counting your calorie intake, but also how you're burning off those calories too.
And the quality of what you're eating.
That's all. Yeah. Long ago, I had a friend. And she would, when I was working in a hagwon, she would skip the hagwon of lunch, but she's like, oh, it's like 500 calories. And then she instead of having the 500 calorie lunch, she's like, I'm just going to have a Snickers bar. Because look at it, it only has 230 calories. But she was counting the calories, but she wasn't even aware like how she was burning it off. A Snickers bar is not as fulfilling as actually a full meal.
You can lose weight that way, but your body will not be happy. Yeah. I was losing a weight because I was eating like 1,200 calories a day. No matter what I would eat, and once I reached that point, I would stop. And also, I'm quite tall. I am 181 centimeters tall. And so that's 1,200 calories is not enough to sustain, honestly, any person at any height. Yeah.
I'm 177, so she's taller than me. So you have to, if you're counting the calories, you also have to be aware of what what type of calories you're intaking.
And food is delicious. You should appreciate it, enjoy it. And if, trying to live a more healthy lifestyle, you should think about how you should do it sustainably. And like rapidly cutting calories is not going to get you that result that you want in the long term.
Okay. Let's jump to number 7. Are there any foods that you wouldn't eat as a child that you eat now?
Yes. So as a kid, I loved kiwi. It was my favorite fruit. My name is Kristen. It starts with a K. My friends, even in high school, would call me Kiwi because I just ate so much fruit. And I have arm hair, so could have been bullied. I don't know. But yeah, I ate so much kiwi. But like in the last year or so, I started to develop an allergy to it.
Oh
like
my God.
The sides of your mouth get like red and a little itchy, which is devastating because I loved it so much. So I think that would be the food.
Ooh, I can't remember. I think as a child, all the food I did eat, I continue to eat now. But there was a food that as a child I didn't eat that I eat now would be olives.
Olives, yes.
Yeah.
Your palate really changes as you get older.
Yeah. And also when I came to Korea, I was very apprehensive about eating even squid and octopus. But those are delicious.
They're so good, the mini ones.
Yeah,
and you feel like their head pop, which is terrifying.
And you dip it in sesame seed oil. It's so delicious.
They're so smart. I feel so bad, but they're so yummy.
Can you read number 8, please?
Yes. If you were a vegetable, which one would you be and why?
I choose actually not vegetable. I would choose fungus. I would be a mushroom.
Why?
Because they're more savory, and I'm more of a night owl, I guess, and mushrooms grow in the nighttime.
That's a fun fact.
Yeah. Instead of a daytime. I'm not a daytime person, so I wouldn't be the vegetable. Vegetable, carrot maybe. I love carrots.
Good choice.
And yourself?
Choice.
What would you be and why?
A spring onion.
Okay.
Because I am long and white.
With a little green top?
Yep.
Okay.
Much.
Number 9. If you are living abroad, what is the food that you miss the most from home?
That is a hard question. I don't know. You go first.
For me, what do I miss? So, I grew up, my mother would either, the food that she made would either be boiled or thrown in an oven. So one thing, food that I miss is maybe corned beef.
Yes, that's really good.
Yeah, so like a boiled corned beef or even corned beef hash for breakfast would be delicious too. It's just a mess
right now. Oh, I'm so hungry.
Have you found the answer for that?
Yes, I did. I came of something. I thought of something. Chick-fil-A.
Okay.
My go-to order from Chick-fil-A, because I don't have it in Korea, I would always get the grilled nuggets, their waffle fries with their honey mustard dipping sauce, and their lemonade. I have not had Chick-fil-A in probably like 5 years.
We don't have that. Recently when I was home, we just actually started having Chick-fil-A's too. They expanded into Toronto, but I still have not eaten one of their chicken sandwiches yet, so I don't know the flavor yet. But everyone speaks highly of it.
Yes, we have to lean in. I mean, I heard that the Popeyes chicken sandwiches were better. I haven't tried it, but Chick-fil-A was my favorite.
This is a bad subject to be doing here in the morning because we're still kind of hungry, eh?
So we have so many more things to talk about before we can eat.
Let's do the number 10. Do you read the nutritional information on the food that you buy?
I do, or I did a lot more because before I came to Korea, actually, I had a lot of food intolerance. I was gluten-free and I was dairy-free. And even like a little bit would make me like feel pretty ill. So I had to be really aware of like what are the ingredients that go into foods. But actually, after living in Korea, not eating American food for some time and then traveling around, my immune system got stronger. And now I can eat those things. So I tried pizza for the first time here. That's probably why I don't miss a lot of foods back home, because I didn't try a lot of foods until I came here.
Honestly, no, I don't read the sides of packages. Yeah, I don't have many food intolerance. Like I do have one allergy, which is like to like shrimp and crab, but I should actually Korea uses that for seasoning a lot. Like all Asia uses like shrimp paste or shrimp seasoning.
And Maine with like the Old Bay seasoning.
I love Old Bay. Yeah. Oh, I have like a liter of the seasoning. I used it all. I need to get another one when Obey tastes great on everything, but chicken tastes great on chicken.
We're salivating into the mic. I hope you can hear it.
Yeah, I can hear myself just go as my food.
ASMR.
Okay. Well.
Sorry, because you have the headphones on. I don't. I don't have to listen to my mouth.
It's okay. It's but I guess that wraps it up. I'm gonna go get a bite to eat.
Let's do it.
Yeah, if you have further questions about Qualcomm, you could visit them on their website at qualcomm.co.kr. I've been Jeff.
I've been Kristen.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye.